Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the flyest of them all?
Hey yo, my car's stupid. Hey yo, my house stupid. Yo, bitch got me on the couch in the mouth stupid. I'm a star stupid. I'm iced out stupid.
Louis gang, Louis gang, Louis gang. What's happening, my peoples? Yup. The goddamn title is right, man. The W900 has went down. So with that, it been all kind of red tape with that. Y'all know I just got that truck like a month ago, maybe a month and a half or whatnot. And the truck actually was sitting for a long time because I was trying to get like all the paperwork right on the truck. So when I did get the truck running, it lasted 8 loads. Now it needs an engine. Facts. So like I gave the people a call. Well, scratch that. Let me go back a little bit. So what happened was I was in North Carolina, and what happened was I seen the temperature going up, which that's a cert or whatnot. So they say the temperature run a little higher on that. You know what I'm saying? It's a C15, a cert, 2004. I think it's the BXS model or the BSX, something like that, right? So I called Caterpillar. Caterpillar's like, oh yeah, they supposed to run that hot. They supposed to run that hot, right? So I'm like, all right. Cause usually, like any truck that I ever drive usually run around about 175, 180, 190, around that way, right? So this one here was always running at 200. I was like, man, that's kind of high. Then it started going up above 200, right? So when I backed up to the dock, I turned it off. I went to sleep for a little while, let it cool down while I was getting unloaded. Next thing I know, I went to go look on the passenger side and I saw antifreeze all over the steps. So I was like, damn, maybe I got a hose busted or busted hose or something like that. I opened the hood, all the hoses were good. You know what I mean? There was no problem with the hoses, right? So I looked at the blow-by tube. The blow-by tube had a lot of antifreeze coming out of it. I opened up the pressure, the pressure cap or whatnot, the bottle cap, and there was a whole lot of pressure on it. I'm talking about, boof, as soon as I opened it up, like, boof, damn, it blew my damn face off, man. Like, luckily it was like the antifreeze done, I got cool and everything, you know what I mean? So I called Caterpillar. They was like, yo, bring it back down here to Charleston and let us do a pressure test. Did the pressure test. It failed pressure test, man. So they was like, yo, head crack, you might need a new gasket or both. The liner might have dropped, because I noticed like the day before all this stuff started happening, like I cranked my truck up and it was like so much white smoke coming out the pipes. And I was like, damn, I know it's cold outside, but I ain't never seen a truck smoke that bad coming out the pipes. And it wasn't doing it before. And we was like in the 30s and 40s, you know what I mean? So that ain't really too cold, you know what I mean, for a truck to smoke like that. So I was like, man, something wrong. Because at first I thought it was the injectors. Because I seen trucks do that when you had a failing injector, because it dumps fuel in your exhaust system and it makes a lot of white smoke. So I was like, damn, maybe it's the injectors. So I was like, maybe I'll just run it for a couple days and see if it stopped. Didn't stop, you know what I'm saying? And I never let the truck run hot or whatnot like that. I always pulling it over like, but I made it back to Charleston, went to the Caterpillar. They was like, yeah, you need a head gasket. Really, you just need to get this thing rebuilt. Now let's rewind this thing back. When I first got the truck, these people gave me paperwork of the truck being rebuilt. They sent me text messages before I even purchased the truck saying this truck was rebuilt and everything, you know what I mean? So I called them up. I give them a call. And the guy was like, oh, of course Caterpillar's gonna say that the truck needs to be rebuilt. Of course they're gonna say that. They want the business. Like, all right, whatever, man. So I was like, yo, what y'all would do? I say, shit, it is blowing water out. You know what I mean? It's blowing water out. It got a lot of pressure on it. It failed pressure test. It's smoking. Then, like, by this time, I guess the truck was hydro locked or whatnot, so it sounded like the engine locked up on it, like it won't even crank up. So it's like, well, I'm not fixing it. So yeah, okay, it's okay. I ain't even finna argue with you, man. And he was like, well, once you tow it up to Indiana, and we'll look at it.
What you talking about, Willis?
I said, I'm not doing that. I'm not spending no $5,000 on no tow bill from Charleston, South Carolina, all the way to Indiana. I'm not doing that. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna argue with you. You have a good day, sir. Called up my lawyer. Told my lawyer everything that was going on. And so my lawyer gives them a call. Keep in mind, I ain't had this truck but a month and a week, something like that, right? I only drove it basically 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I had 8 loads. All my loads was under 10,000 pounds. So it was pretty much like I was empty. You know what I mean? Like, thank God I didn't put a loaded tank on there or took it and get a tank put on. We all know if I had put a loaded tank on this truck at 50,000 pounds, 55,000 pounds going up the Saluda Mountain or any one of those mountains, it would have been a wrap the first day. You know what I mean? So, when I talked to another person at the place that I got the truck from, they said that it was a guy that had the truck before I got it. He brought it back. You know what I mean? He brought it back because he said he needed a smaller truck. So they let him bring the truck that I was driving back to get another truck. I said, man, all that, listen, the engine ain't even been the only problem. That shit needs a transmission, a clutch. Like, the clutch was missing chunks out of it. You know what I mean? Which partly is my fault too, because I should have took a mechanic. But I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, the truck looked so good, and I looked over it too. Yeah, man, like, what happened was I kind of took their word for it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit is my fault too, because I should have took a mechanic up there. I should have you know what I mean? Like, just go and get everything looked at by a dealership that was close up there. But you know what I mean? It was like the end of the day or whatnot, like 4, 5 o'clock. And I was trying to get back. I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to get back, make some money and just, you know, but I mean, everything happened for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Because now I'm doing a little dispatching thing, learning that. So everything happened for a reason. But they called me back, like, after my lawyers called. And it was like, they was speaking a whole different tone then, you know what I mean? Now it's, okay, we gonna send our tow truck down there. You know what I mean? We gonna send our tow truck down there. We gonna fix the truck. We don't need any lawyers involved. Could you get your lawyers to back off? Like, nah. I'll get my lawyers to back off when y'all fix this truck and fix it the right way. The right way. Like, I'm not playing. That's when I'll get them to back off. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, it came down to get the truck. Took it up there. They saying it's gonna be like 3-4 weeks before they even able to touch it. Cause we, you know what I mean, we in the holiday. Yeah, man, so that's what happened, man. The W900 is broken. Yo, but I ain't tripping though, man. Like, I'm just glad, like, I had a good bit of money saved up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a simple person and I had the same car for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the one that go out here and buy a brand new car every year. You know what I mean? Like, we live simple. Like, we live way below our means. You know what I mean? Like, we don't live beyond our means. So I'm saving, like, real quick. Like, I don't have to work for a year. If I wanted to stay home for a year right now, I'm good. I could pay everything, no problem, for a year. You know what I'm saying? After that year, I'll probably be getting a little, I got to go back to work. But, you know what I mean? I'm cool, man. Like, I live below my means. Like, I don't care what people think about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't, like stuff like this, Champion sweaters and stuff like that, that's what I rock. Like, I'm not buying no Gucci. I'm not buying that shit. I'm not spending no $2,500 on those shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if I was a millionaire, billionaire, I still wasn't doing it. For what? To impress who? You know what I mean? Who is there out there that I got to impress so much that I got to put on some $2,500 shoes or like a $5,000 shirt, $5,000 pants? That's dumb as hell. You know what I mean? I'd rather help somebody than do something like that. Just give me the regular clothes, man, and I'll be looking better than these motherfuckers out here that be wearing that shit anyway. But anyway, that's on another topic. But I'm about to go ahead and close this video. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Hope everybody have a great Christmas. Love y'all. Remember, it's Louis Gang, Louis Gang, Louis Gang. Remember that, you know what I'm saying? But I'll see y'all later, man. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can get any videos that I upload in the near future. And we gonna do it like that, y'all. Peace.